Huskers headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Receiver going in motion. Jaren Kiave Songopolitelli can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and then just spread me out, make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Lacey. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good, balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Got him right there.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Release to the running back. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical 3rd down, pitch and catch, explosive play for the offense.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Looking downfield, it's Harrington. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! The offense cashing in on that drive. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Songa Povatelli. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
Out wide right, it's Allen. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but how about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
Gets the back moving. Second down to the air. Throws to the tight end. Gets rid of it.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. JKS pulls it in. It's Clark.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Right side, it's Allen. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And the Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Again, it's Songa Povatelli. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top as we get a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Throwing, Songa Povatelli. Rush right in his face. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. Making the adjustment on the play. Songa Povatelli from the gun on third down. Complete to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The run inside. It's Allen. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns. Setting up for the extra point and the top. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out wide right, it's Clark. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Drops back, it's Harrington. Right side, it's Lacey. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Sees an alley. Showing off the arms. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they just need a few inches for the 1st down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Out wide right, it's Sullivan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Cornhuskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. Unleashes it. Got it! And the Huskers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Lacey. And he's in! Touchdown, Nebraska!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point is good. Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Allen. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Jaron Kiave, Songo-Politelli.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Going to try to get it himself. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on 1st. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Out wide left, it's Marsh. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Songo-Politelli. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls in the deep ball. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Right side, it's Sullivan. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
We've reached a break. It's Nebraska holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Allen. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And they're kind of going to their closer now, right? Like they give it to the physical guy that gets downhill, north-south, right away, hard to tackle, falls forward, paving holes, and this is a good opportunity for this offense to keep pounding and try to run that.
Caught! Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. They will score! Touchdown, Husker! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? They'll move the wide receiver. JKS. Blasted as he lets it go. Left side is Lockett. Off to the races. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Great play by the defense there. You're winning by 2. You can't allow them to tie it. Someone's got to make a play, and they show up in a big moment.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Shows him the stiff arm. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Sets his feet. It's Harrington. And wings it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force.
Snatch it at the 30, still running. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need is they're going to get the victory in this one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. He'll do it himself. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Lacy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments